Alright, let's try that again, I suppose.
Third time's a charm. Okay, we're back for round 3. Manhouse Gamehouse versus Bad Boys. Who do we have here? We got myself, Avril, No Mercy joining me with Sizant. Sizant, I got it, Sizant, that's right.
Awesome. So, this is going to be the first time I've actually had co-casters, so hopefully I don't make any horrible faux pas.
Oh man, you've got more than one co-caster. This is like a mega party right now. We got our own little party going on right here.
Two's a party, but three's a bang bus.
It's just a big old pants party.
I love it. All pick. You're probably wondering why we're an all pick. That's because these teams have already done their draft previously. We remade the game so that we could get this cast for you guys to watch. But these guys have already made their picks. So I guess we'll just run straight through them as soon as we get in this game. Hey.
Yeah, I can
see how we go.
Now. So it's K and the TA. It's pretty normal then. Bounty Hunter and Rubik were picked up by MHG, by the Legion team, and then THG. So pretty normal start. And then after a bunch of carry and support bands respectively, it was a tiny carry, then the Spirit Breaker, then the Wisp, and then finally the Ursa pick. And that's the one I'm looking forward to watching the most, to be honest, because I don't see much Ursa in comp.
I just saw a ping come out for Roshan. I don't know if that was like a troll ping or these guys are serious, but Ursa Pulse just pinged Roshan. Are they gonna do that? I don't know. They would be going right now if they would, though, I think.
Looks like Xavier and Rylan are knocking down a whole bunch of trees in the Radiant neutral, so presumably we're going to see some stacking and maybe even some pulling into the lane there.
What's your overall thought on these picks? Because obviously we got an Ursa pick, and this is totally non-standard. I'm even thinking Spirit Breaker is not really that standard of a pick. What's your take on all of it?
Yeah, honestly, I was a lot more excited about the Spirit Breaker pick than the Ursa pick. I'm a bit biased in that. Spirit Breaker is sort of a personal favourite of mine, and especially since the Greater Bash buff and the Nether Strike buff that allow him to target Magic Immune units. I don't know, I feel like he's sort of got a lot more potential for shutting down your standard Magic Community carries.
The battle begins.
Well, I'm glad both teams realized that Roche was on the table. They definitely checked. They got a lot of pings coming out here. Wow, everyone just wants to defend, right? It looks like Chips from MHGH on the Sand King. He's going to go for that solo hard lane as Sand King. I don't think he's going to do very well in that lane because he's going to go up against Super John on the Rubik with Leon on Nyx Assassin. And potentially a dual lane mid, Tiny and Wisp against a Templar Assassin.
Interestingly enough, Leon on the Nyx Assassin has gone boots first. He's got his boots, Iron Branch, and his tangos, so we'll see how that pans out for him, I suppose.
Yeah, very unusual. Also, the fact that he's the farming hero down here. We're so used to seeing Nyx these days in the support role, but looks like he's going to get some juicy creep kills down here, and this lone Sand King can't really do anything about it.
I'm almost thinking that they should have rotated. They should have had the NA in the mid lane with Tiny Whips at bottom, maybe in a tri lane. They could definitely get the kill on the Sand King quite easily with the Tether and Tiny combo with their stun, and you've also got a Rubik's Levitate to boost. The thing with this is I don't completely think Tiny's going to get an amazing amount of farm against TA, but you know we'll only be able to see what happens here. But if the TA knows what she's doing, I don't think Tiny's going to get very much farm.
So long as the Wisp pick's coming and helping though, she has to be pretty careful all game.
Yeah, I think the most standard laning choice is probably Boric running hard lane as Bounty Hunter, which is sort of something that you see quite often.
Yeah, Boric running Bounty Hunter against Rick Ross's Spirit Breaker, who will be the farming hero in that lane, so... Chop's fairly standard.
Yep, Ice Path just missing Boric there. And we've got Pulse on the Ursa running in the neutrals. What do you think about the Ursa running the neutrals?
Well, you know, it's a fairly... People do it in pubs, don't they? Ursa, neutrals, and pub. What are we going to see this guy going to Tranquil, Vlad's? I would be very much on the lookout for an early Roche. Both teams would pretty much know this. Both teams would pretty much be expecting an early Roche here, so I would not be surprised at all. And actually a stun at the bottom lane right here. Levitate goes down to Chips. He could be in a bit of trouble. he's just going to escape right into the tower.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Impale Levitate not quite enough to catch him there. Leon opting to go for a spiked Carapace rather than Mana Burn secondarily. Not sure how I feel about that. I suppose that...
Well, actually...
Level 2 Ruby. They would have got the kill, but they just didn't have enough there.
Yeah, but
actually,
I suppose that laning against the laning against Dwayne Johnson, you can't really blame him for not getting Mana Burn. Sand King not really known for... Oh dear. Yep, we've got the tether going off. We've got Ryland chasing up. The tether stun goes off. Ryland not having enough mana to cast. He's got the clarity on him. We've got Xavier bringing it up. Xavier only level 1, not having any spirits. Tether's just worn out. Going to re-tether. Oh dear. We're going to see that Levitate go off. Levitates them into the tether, letting Tiny get the last hit. Awesome.
Mine. Yeah, very good rotation from Rubik.
Yeah, that was great. I didn't even see him coming in.
I'm glad we called that. I will actually tell you right now why this Nyx Assassin has a level in Spike Carapace. I don't know if you guys have seen this right now, but Chips has got a level in Caustic Finale, and whenever the creep that has been Caustic Finale that has a debuff is about to explode, Leon pops that Spike Carapace and Chips takes a bunch of damage. I don't know if you guys have seen that just yet.
I just noticed that glancing over.
It's very smart. It's very smart.
Sandstorm.
Mana Bird's coming up for NA right now, so Leon and Super John are pretty much basically going to go spamming on Chips right now. I'd be very surprised if they didn't get a kill within the next couple of minutes, really.
So we've already got the Arcane Boots up on the Leon and the Tranquils up on Borik in the top lane. Not too sure about the Tranquils on the Bounty Hunter. I mean, generally you'll see something like a Phase Boots on him.
I think he's very worried about taking damage in this lane. He's got really no sustainability. Well, actually, he's got 4 tangos and a salve. I do think, yeah, it might have been a bit too hasty for him to just go straight for the Tranquil. Having said that, though, he's doing quite well. If you look at last hits, he's on 19. He's 3rd place in terms of last hits at the moment, so not doing too badly at the moment.
Yeah, he's doing quite well, and I mean, it's the sort of thing where the lane that he's in, he's up against an awful lot of stun and an awful lot of AoE that can catch him even during the fade time of his invisibility, so... but yeah, like you said, he does have the 4 tankers and the salve. I'm not sure if the Tranquils are really necessary. Looks like Leon is just going to get a kill on Chips down in the bottom lane.
Yeah.
I managed to magnificently miss that.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Still haven't seen Pulse yet, though. He's about to get that Tranquil, as I said earlier. Wisp is only level 3, so we're not going to see any ganks just yet.
Bounty Hunter already level 6. Having a pretty good time up at top. Granted, he's not getting farmed, but levels is all he was really hoping for up there.
Alright, so it looks like as soon as he's hit 6, he's just gone out to gank, which is awesome. That's something that you just don't see enough, that you just don't see a Bounty Hunter doing enough.
He's going to throw that track on. If he
Tethers to the Bounty Hunter!
Oh, misses the tether. Oh, there we go. He gets it.
That's awesome.
That's all they need. That is all they needed to get that kill.
Yep. Yeah, when you see the tether flying out and connecting with the invisible unit right next to you, you pretty much know that it's all over.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Chips running in here. Whether he was planning to stack the Ancients and mistimed that, or if he was just running away from Super John and Leon, I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, I think they know Pulse is here. I think they know Pulse is here. Track will come on this
Yep, Borik's just fanned him. Oh dear, yep.
In fact, Borik's just going to go for the one on his own. No help needed.
Xavier could probably stand to expand those spirits. Nope, he's 100% good for it.
I was almost a little bit worried a bit right there. I was thinking if he doesn't extend his spirits, they might not get this kill, but
yeah, absolutely got it, and we might well see another track. Oh, yep, there's the avalanche. Activates her shield. The spirits are going to go right through that.
TP support. Pulse is going to come back through here. He's hungry. He wants a kill here. Borik could be in trouble.
Ryland picking up the impulse. Borik's good for it. Pulse getting stunned by the tether, stunned by the avalanche.
Tosses up.
Yep, we was waiting for the track from Borik. That's awesome.
Yeah,
middle
really
tower
needed
is
extra
under
support
attack.
there, Jakiro or maybe a
Radiant
TP or like a Spirit
structures are
Breaker coming down.
fortified.
It's a bit strange that Spirit Breaker with Charge of Darkness level 3 hasn't left the lane yet for any of these sort of
This is true.
encounters.
I mean, you'd think if you're gonna level Charge of Darkness that far, you're planning to do something with that Charge of Darkness, and it just hasn't happened yet. Chips look
I
like
feel
he
they're really
wanted to
sort of
rotate.
mishandling.
Chips could be in trouble right now, though.
Oh dear, the Sentry
Sentry
Ward
Ward
went
went down.
down. Brilliant timing. Vendetta gets the kill. I only just caught that. Good spot.
Is under attack.
But yeah, I really do feel that that's the great strength of Bounty Hunter being leveraged, is being able to get the support heroes that gold. Like, because Xavier was in the neutrals for so long just getting no money, and his net worth, he's still above Impulse
mid
as
lane.
Templar Assassin. Oh dear, yep.
Ryland wants to dive. Impulse could be in a bit of trouble here. Throws him back
Throwing
towards the
Impulse
west.
back at Xavier. Ice Path
Jakiro.
stops Xavier. The refraction goes up.
Dual breath.
Dual breath, not going to catch him,
Tower
but the
gets the
tower
last hit.
ties him up.
Sankey managed to get the deny up at bottom on the respawn at least, so there's a little bit of reprieve for MHGH, but they're still in trouble here. The Ursa is still level 5, not even close to his Vlads.
And it's interesting. He's turned that Ring of Protection into a Ring of Basilius rather
So
than
he's gonna go. Yeah. So he's not gonna
rather
go
than
for the,
trying to use it to get the Tranquils.
He's not gonna get the Tranquil. He's gonna go straight for the Vlads instead. I'm not too sure. I mean, this could work for him. It might not. We'll see what happens. I feel like if they wanted to go for the early roach, they needed a bit of an advantage early game, and they don't have that at the moment. We've got a couple more pings coming out, whispers moving through the river. Next Assassin's going to be TPing top, but a support there goes straight into Vendetta. Bounty Hunter Bora, he goes straight into Invisibility. Spirit Breaker, Rick Ross knows something's up.
Leon looks like he's moving around behind the tower there. Rick Ross getting a morbid mask after he's finished his treads. I don't really approve of that.
But I think Leon might have just revealed himself to the tower. Possibly. No, I think it was just out of tower range. Charge of Darkness coming through. They could stun him! If they can stun him inside of Charge of Darkness.
Oh,
And that's
brilliant
exactly what's
impale from Leon!
happening.
And it looks like Boric teleported to mid. So Jakiro went down, but they did pay for it with the Wisp. Stun goes out on Pulse, he's going to get tracked.
Ryland throwing a cheeky stun.
Ryland on
there.
very
He's
low
not
health,
got a lot of
running in with the Avalanche. Boric looks like he's going to get away with his invisibility. They don't have any
can do
sentries
something
with
here.
them.
Chips has a stun. They can turn on somebody right now, but they need to find somebody. Boric is cheekily invisible. They can't see him. Whisper's back in the game.
He wants to get Impulse. I don't think that he's going to be able to close the gap on that, and especially not if Rick Ross is there. And Pulse, even though he was tracked, just returning straight to farming the neutrals.
Double damage on Leon, just by the way. Pulse
Oh
could be in
jeez,
trouble.
oh jeez. Here it
Check on
comes.
Another
Yep.
invisible unit. Didn't get the track. I don't think they got the track.
Didn't
no
have
mana
mana
on
for it. He's
Boric.
only on
Yeah,
53
no mana on
mana
Boric.
at the moment, unfortunately for them. So we got Ryland bottling up and running into the mid. It looks like they want to push this tower. Avalanche
Good
goes
job.
out, not hitting him. Do we get the toss? Very nice ice path there by Seedy. And they're really being zoned out by those spirits.
We got 4 heroes at the moment, all in mid. Surprisingly, Rubik is not here. So, what are they doing? Farming up Rubik a bit? I would have thought maybe leave Bounty to do a bit of solo farming. Actually, I don't know. Even Tiny, it just seems like if you're gonna have.
In my opinion, I think that the Bounty Hunter should always be ganking because, like, the great strength that he has is in track,
Yeah.
and he's got his Medallion of
This
Courage
is
now.
true.
But I really don't agree with sort of leaving the Rubik to solo farm. The only explanation that I can think of is maybe trying to get levels on the null field, so that they can survive epicenters a bit better. I'm not sure. I do feel that he would be better served helping in these
Superjohn's
games
just,
with that telekinesis.
Superjohn's just stolen Charge of Darkness.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
That's going to be incredibly useful for chasing, rotating through lanes, everything. Level 3 Charge of Darkness. Wisp TP.
Funny then saying a little fast.
Straight
Oh
up to
dear,
Jakiro.
Wisp
He's going to go
TP.
down.
Awesome. Just awesome. Leon's going invisible. Oh dear, that's going to be a
Chips
dead
mid
Chips.
lane, Chips
Nice
mid lane.
Impale catches Impulse as well, and he pops the Spike Carapace, so there's nothing Impulse can do but run away.
Radiant's
Borik's
middle
going to come in
tower
and
is
join the
under
fight. They're
attack.
probably going to look for another kill here. They know they're two heroes up. CD's just going to respawn now. No money for a TP score. He's going to make his way slowly into the middle lane.
Yeah, it's going to be a while before CD gets there, so this tower may well fall. Everyone on BoysBoys is loaded up with mana. Leon is tethered. We don't have overcharge turned on at the moment. Oh yeah, Rubik gets thrown in! Rubik gets off his Charge of Darkness as he's tethered. We got 2 stunned. Rick Ross comes in. Rubik gets thrown up into the air. He dies. We see the Templar Assassin go down. CD's dead. Xavier gets Nether Strike. Something gets thrown at Chips, and it looks like Rick Ross might be in trouble if those spirits can hit him, and they do. The Impale goes off. Avalanche goes off. Pulse just joining the fight now.
He's joining the fight a little late. He doesn't know what he wants to do here. I think he might want to escape, but a couple of things did go out there.
He's got his Vladimir's
though.
offering recipe, and he doesn't have enough money for the Morbid Mask yet, so there's really nothing he can do.
Tower is under attack.
They do
Xavier
wanna go
making
for
it out on less than 50
Leon
health.
being thrown straight into there. Pulse, Impale, followed by Avalanche. That's a kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Literally seconds before he could have bought his Morbid Mask to finish it off.
Oh no. So Ursa's going to be none too happy. And we've got Leon with more than enough money to finish his Dagon, so that's going to be another thorn in Manhouse Gamehouse's side.
Pings are going out for Rylan. He's caught out of position. 1 stun. Avalanche straight into Chips. Will be caught by the Ice Path.
Oh dear, Boris
Chips
Strike
misses
just
the
misses
stun.
and the Drums of Endurance go off. He just got his Yasha dropped off. No, he's gonna make it. Oh my goodness.
That is
I thought he was dead.
Unfortunate. The Chips is not happy with that, and neither is Impulse. You can tell that was basically a guaranteed kill. They just mucked up a guaranteed kill, and I think Chips will take the blame for that one. Borik has been caught out though.
Yeah, Boric revealing himself and catching a hold.
Rylan's
Oh
back.
my goodness, those spirits are incredible. Boric not getting the time to throw out a track. Those 3 kills happening in such quick succession.
That is the power of Wisp with any sort of aggressive hero like a Tiny or a CK.
Radiant's bottom tower
gonna take
is
this
under
back.
attack.
I really do like the sort of the dynamic with the tether. Like with CK, you've got the reality rift, so you can make your own tether stuns, and with Tiny being able to throw Wisp, stretching the tether just wherever you want it to go.
Charge of Darkness on top lane though. Rick Ross, he wants to fight Super John.
Activating his
Straight into the Mask of Madness.
Gets levitated, gets the Charge of Darkness stolen, thrown back at him, and Rylan picking up the kill.
Chips and Impulse not quite getting there in time. Very good response by Bad Boys though. Incredibly quick TPs. Now Chips could be in a bit of trouble.
Point blank, oh my goodness,
Right
point blank avalanche and self-toss is going to tidy that up.
Impulse.
I'm not sure.
Well, they know that she's there. Oh dear, they had a
Ward goes
sentry
straight
ward.
down. Track to follow.
Oh, very nice Macropire ice path. Rylan's in trouble. Borik's not on much health. CD is probably going to go down. He gets tracked. Borik's going to pick that one off,
Impulse should
surely.
kill someone. Impulse really needs to kill somebody here.
Under attack.
Another good ice pass.
Very nice ice paths there. It looks like Xavier's teleported them back to the fountain to heal up.
Yep. Xavier will
Got
be back
the
though.
Is under attack.
Xavier will be back though. Rylan's got out to safety, but cannot say the same for Xavier. Actually, no, he brought Rylan back, so they're going to go for this.
To the Dire.
Oh, they're going to go in for Rick Ross. I'm not sure that Rylan knows exactly what's happened. Rylan sorting out the tower with a toss.
Leon's also there. Leon is also in the mix. And
Oh,
Impulse is in a lot of
very
trouble.
nice tether.
Rick Ross will be your next casualty.
Did that... I'm pretty sure the spiked carapace just got that kill from the Charge of Darkness going through him.
I wasn't completely sure, but
Yeah, that is what happened.
That's crazy. And of course,
Someone
Pulse has
noticed
finished his Vladimir's, he's got his boots to speed and he's killed
he's got a
Roshan.
sneaky Aegis of the Immortal there, yeah. Meanwhile, while all of that was happening, Pulse managed to get himself a free Rosh. Not too sure how much that's going to help his team, but
Yeah.
it's something. It'll be something for them to work with.
I guess it's a 200 bonus gold. Difference in gold earned though is currently 12,000 to the Radiant.
We're only 17 minutes in the game.
Yeah, that's I mean it's pretty much set in stone, I would say. 24 to 5, and we've already got this massive golden experience advantage. Such is the power of track, and I guess this this Wisp Tiny. I really do like it. Track goes out. Ryland picking up the kill there on CD. Chips blinking in. Burrow striking in. Sorry, not sure if that was that wise. Pulse running in. Super John, Charge of Darkness on Pulse. Impale goes out.
Impulse is still alive in there. Pulse still has the token, but they want Impulse. Refraction's not going to save her.
Undefended.
They're not finished with this. They want Pulse.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be a full team wipe. Pulse going down frighteningly quickly.
Dire's middle tower is
I
under
was going to say, Boric has actually only been in 13 of those 29 kills. Boric has been a part of 13 of them, so about roughly, you know, just under half of those kills were tracked, you'd assume, apart from the one that obviously wasn't tracked when he didn't have the mana. So a lot of it, yeah, a lot of it is track gold. I think most of it is just due to the ganking, though. Very strong ganking.
Yeah, like and if you look at the gold per minute, you'll see that like the boys, every single one of them is in front of MHGH in terms of gold per minute, and that's just insanely valuable on heroes.
I think you should look at net graph, and it just says it in the entire same story basically.
Yeah, exactly. Oh dear, Dust went out from Rick Ross. I don't think it's going to be quite enough for them to tidy up Leon.
Charge of Darkness by Super John there, very cheeky.
Yeah, I don't see like, especially as Tiny is about to finish up his Ags here and start taking over the game as the carry. And unless by some miracle a BKB fell out of the sky on Ursa's head, I don't see a way back into the game for MHGH.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has fallen.
They don't want to go for it. They don't want to end this game right there. They're thinking, hey, I just want to keep farming. I'm having a lot of fun in this game. Why end it so quickly, right? I mean, they could have gone for that T3. Rick Ross was still down. They're way ahead. I mean, they have no fear. I mean, their lowest farmed hero, Rubik, is higher than Manhouse Gaming's highest farmed hero, which is the Spirit Breaker, played by Rick Ross. So they really have no fear at the moment. I mean, they can do whatever they want in this game.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
We see Ryland just leveraging the Avalanche toss to clear some creep waves. And we've got the rest of his Arcanum Scepter coming to him. Oh dear, there's a DD there as well. This could be painful. Tiny's got his tree. Boric has found where Pulse is. Are we going to see a relocate, I wonder?
Oh,
no, we won't even need the relocate.
Dagon to finish it off. I think he's going to go for an E-Blade. He's already got the Ghost Scepter. He just needs a bit more farm.
Oh my goodness, that's incredible.
Charge of Darkness from the Rubik. Super John.
Knock you back to the stone.
This is just like a pub now. They're just doing whatever they want. This is a pub
there's
now.
yeah, there's not a real great deal of contention there. Of course, the downside to playing Tiny as a carry and not getting the arcane boots is that you can't use the avalanche and the toss to flash farm creep waves as quickly because you don't have as much mana. But of course, once you get the Arcanum Scepter, he flash farms creep waves automatically, so that's working in his favour now.
He did have the bottle though. They gave him some sort of sustenance.
That's true.
And you're right, his team also gives him a lot of mana.
Dire's bottom tower has
the overcharge on Tiny is just incredible. Track goes off on Chips. Avalanche on Rick Ross. Rick Ross goes down. Chips looks like he's in big trouble. Pulse is tracked as well. Very nice ice paths coming out from CD, I've got to say.
Diving straight into that.
Boric picking that one up. Super John freezing CD with his own ice path. Ryland getting stuck in CD's ice path. Looks like Impulse is going to be in trouble as well. That's a team wipe when they're in the base. Surely this is GG.
I've never seen a Templar Assassin do such little damage with Meld. That was like a little tickle on Ryland's backside. That was like a little fly just landed on there. That has got to be the least amount of damage I've ever seen from a TA Meld.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
You just finished watching the FTFC game. How would you compare these two games right now in terms of how one-sided they were?
Oh jeez, honestly, roughly the same. The FTFC game only went for about 15 minutes. But like you said, I feel that if BoysBoys wanted to push that top T3, they could have. So I mean, I feel that BoysBoys really could have shaved they could have shaved that extra 8 minutes off of the game time. But geez, both of these have just been incredibly one-sided. Leon picking up another kill. There's just nothing they can do about it now.
And that bonus attack speed from overcharge on the Wisp is doing something silly.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
At least the fountain is very well watered though, so they can see everything coming at them.
And they're all dusted, so they're all invisible. Yeah, it's on the up and up.
I do want to say something though. I'm gonna give Manhouse Gaming the award for the better courier.
What is their courier? I didn't look at that. What?
They have a few.
That's crazy. He's flying a turtle. He's doing a barrel roll. Look, Rylan, I'm sure that you're getting triple kills off screen, and that's great, but this courier just did a barrel roll.
You know the game's over when the two support heroes can single-handedly take down the Ursa. And Wisp their tag teaming.
Dire's middle tower.
You know the game's over when the support hero has like what, triple the farm of the next person down on the other team.
Yeah, I gotta say, I do love the telekinesis ice path combo, and it's just even more effective when Rubik can do both of them himself. So would you say that the draft here was part of the deciding factor, or?